Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Hub back in the video day, and today the Detroit Pistons are converting Stanley Umude's contract to a standard contract. He was previously on a two-way contract, and now he will have a standard NBA deal. Umude, who has played 17 games this season for the Detroit Pistons, has averaged 11 minutes per game. Actually got to see Umude play a little bit this past preseason. I actually really love and enjoy watching preseason for all sports, with it's basketball, football, or baseball. Like today, baseball. I watch spring training games. I love watching spring training games or preseason games for NFL or NBA. And I remember watching a couple preseason games for the Detroit Pistons. I watched one of the, I think it was a game that was on NBA TV between the Suns, and Umude got some time in the fourth quarter and looked pretty good. I know he scored. I think he scored like 13 points in that game. Had like 4 or 5 rebounds, and he's definitely a solid player. He's a shooting guard and has some solid potential. Let's go over what he did in the preseason in 4 games with some decent playing time. In the preseason, he averaged 9.3 points per game with a total of 3 rebounds per game, and also had 2 assists per game. Now, in the regular season this season, on 11 minutes per game, he's averaging 5 points per game, over 5 points per game at 5.2, 2 rebounds per game, and a half assist per game. And his field goal percentage is 48% as well. So he's been very solid in the season. I like this signing for the Pistons. I think it is a very solid deal for them. Obviously the Pistons are not good at all, but I think he has a decent potential. I mean, it's nothing special, but I think his potential is good. And, watching what I saw from him in the preseason, I haven't watched him. I've heard his name. I haven't really paid attention to him. I haven't really paid attention to him this season. Watching the Pistons a couple times this year, I've heard his name, especially with how much the Pistons get blown out. There are lots of times for him to play in the fourth quarter, but I kind of, after the first game against the Suns, where I was like, hey, this kid can actually hoop. I watched him play against the Suns, and then the other games I watched of the Pistons, I watched him again, and really liked what I saw from him, and I think he has some solid potential, and definitely he's definitely a player, a shooting guard for the Pistons that can become a solid player off the bench. Let me know your thoughts on the signing for the Pistons in the comment section, and peace out.